Hello, this is Iron Savage, and this video is going to be on the Silk Road. And the Silk Road is not a road made completely out of silk, but a large network of trading routes connected Europe and Asia in a massive trade network in the Hellenistic and Classical period. Alexander the Great's conquest made a direct contact between Europe and Indian society, and the Romans and Parthian empires made it efficient. Trade routes not only spread goods, but people had ideologies like Buddhism and Hinduism spread across it, and mass migration of early Christians moved along the route. The Silk Road had a negative effect of carrying diseases, leading to countries like Rome becoming self-sufficient, and the Silk Road is significant to the world history as it brought prosperity and an end to the classical era. Prosperity started after Alexander's conquest, which briefly had Macedon, Greece, and Persia under his control, and after Alexander fell, the Hellenistic era started, and there were colonies in Persia and Bactria, and after the conquest, initially it was just troops and the ministers that were left behind Alexander's and Seleucid rulers which populated the colonies. But Greek bankers will move out to the area starting trade, and Bactria was important as it laid in the middle between Persia and Asia, so Hellenistic rulers made profit from securing the road to Bactria. Spices, peppers, and cosmetic from India would head west, while grains from Persia and Egypt would feed eastern cities. Persian and Egyptians in turn will trade with societies in the Mediterranean who established sea lanes and ousted pirates to secure trade, and this is before the Silk Road wouldn't have started until the Han Dynasty and the rise of Rome. The Han Empire would pacify central China. The Roman Empire would have brought order to the Mediterranean after the decline of the Hellenistic empires, and the Kushan Empire brought stability in northern India after the decline of the Mauryan dynasty. The stability that came from these empires allowed for more roads to be constructed, safer travels, allowing more merchants to travel them. These same merchants will learn religion like Buddhism, Hinduism, and Christianity, and will spread them throughout the empires, with Christianity heading west into Europe and Buddhism and Hinduism heading into Central Asia and Southeast Asia. And at first, many ignored religions like these, but the rich traders will make them popular religions in the modern era thanks to the Silk Road. And slaves were common goods sold, and slaves had beliefs with them, and some groups and like early Christians fleeing from persecutions will help spread the religion. And besides goods and ideology, the Silk Road also brought disease and inequality. Diseases would have had terrible effects as they decimated populations of settlements along the Silk Road, and the three diseases that we believe were smallpox, measles, and the bubonic plague. And people living in cities were probably the majority of the victims, as they live in close quarters, allowing the spread to happen. And alongside the plague, the Han Empire will start to decline as inequalities will lead to uprising like the Yellow Turban Rising, which weakened the empire. And the inequalities will be in part because of the roads, as traders became very rich and over time started buying out people's land, and the uprising will weaken the empires, making roads less safe for people to travel, and because it was less safe for people to travel, they can't make money. And Rome will become self-sufficient, focusing more on trade among the empire than trading with foreign countries. But eventually Rome will fall too because of plagues and later uprisings which will start cause the decline. And overall, the Silk Road was just a trade network that connected Europe and Asia. The road was made possible because Romans and Han Dynasty would build trade routes and secure them, and the trade routes in turn will spread wealth, people, religion across the world, with the consequence of diseases, and the diseases destroyed the population of major cities and weakened empires. And traders became very wealthy, causing income inequalities, which with many uprisings which led to the fall of empires. And the Silk Roads brought wealth to the classical societies, but in the end, as uprisings and diseases caused the decline.